Do not attempt to adjust your set. This is a streaming freedom video bulletin. It cannot be stopped, and it is the only free voice left on the net. Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. In today's Skyrim mod showcase on the PlayStation 4, this is the first showcase that I am doing since the Creations update, and it is to show a mod that some of you may have noticed before in recent videos that I've had while I've been testing it. It's been used in demonstration purposes a couple of times, and this mod aims to add more color to some of the buildings in Skyrim, namely those in Whiterun and Solitude, with also some small villages here and there. It does make some other small changes as well. We will be namely taking a look at the exteriors of these buildings, but we will go ahead and check out one or two interiors as well. With that said, let's get into the mod. So the following mod can be found in the latest category currently, or by typing ANA into the search function. Give it a second to load here. We are looking for ANA's Skyrim Textures Overhaul plus Colorful Houses. It is by the mod author yuki233515, and as far as I know, this is the first version of the mod. I can't find the actual version number. The description in part reads, I made a new mod. I'm reworking ANA's Skyrim Textures Overhaul by adding colorful houses, Whiterun, Solitude, and other small villages, snow on the roof, tableware, common furniture, and other changes. I have no plans to change Margrath, Riften, or Windhelm. It also warns that it's not compatible with mods that move the vanilla building locations. I probably should have thought to disable all those trees before starting this. In any case, it should be alright. We should still be able to see the houses fairly well. The first place that we're going to take a look at here is Maidens, and as you can see, we have kind of a orange roof here at the top of the structure. Something else I also want to point out is it doesn't just change the house. As you can see here, the pathway has been altered that you walk on. So do keep that in mind. This does change more than just the exteriors. It will also change some interiors, and we may take a look at a couple of those. Here is Breeze Home. As you can see, we have a red roof here on Breeze Home. Let's go around to the air side. There ain't as many trees there, and you can get a better look at it. And there's what the front looks like. It has a little bit of a bluish tint to it. I don't think it had before, but here we can get a much better look at it, as you can see. Makes Breeze Home really stand out. Looks nice. Go ahead and continue our way down to, yeah, we can't see there. We'll go ahead and go down this way. We have a yellow roof for this building. And here in the marketplace area, you'll notice that this all kind of has a yellow theme to it. And move around the structures here. Blue over there. So as you can see, you get many multiple colors here on these buildings, and it does look quite nice. Now, one thing that I do, of course, want to point out is I don't know exactly how lore-friendly this would be in an area like this. For certain people that are stickler about that, it might still be lore-friendly to you. As we take a look up here at a yellow roof on the building here where the companions are. And that is something, though, that was in vanilla with, not this building, but a blue roof there at the Blue Palace in Solitude. So it is part of the vanilla experience. And with Solitude, I would definitely expect that to really have a luxurious look to it, as it's supposed to be the capital of Skyrim. We have a green building here, a green roof, I should say, not building. But now, some of these roofs do look like they haven't been changed, which actually is good. There is some that have remained the same. There is a couple of places I noticed that have like straw roofs to them, and towards kind of the back ways back that way a little bit. And so it's nice not every building is changed. Now, one thing I do want to point out that I'm not certain what's going on here. You'll notice there is a fire up on that beam, but there doesn't appear to be anything that it's actually coming from. I don't know if it should be like one of those over there, maybe, and it's not spawned correctly or what, but I also am not certain, but I don't think that this building has been changed. Maybe a little bit. I can't really tell, to be honest. It's been a while since I've been up this way. But in any case, let's go ahead and head out to Whiterun Field. One thing to keep in mind when using the mod, while it's not noticeable in enclosed areas, one thing you may notice as you're running in an open area like this is with the metery over there. As we get closer, you'll notice that it completely changes into the color that it has been recolored with. So this isn't a deal breaker for a lot of people, but with some people that are really annoyed by popping that don't use mods that do that, I did just want to point that out. I really like the change to this building. I think this actually looks much better than the vanilla version of the meadery. As we get around the corner here, I think these colors really give it a very nice look and actually go really well with the overall surrounding area here. This is probably one of my favorite changes that this mod does. Next, we'll take a look at one of the small villages, Riverwood, which also has some changes in its own. Oh, don't tell me. Every time I do a showcase. What took you so long, Lydia? I beat here like by 2 full minutes. That's your lesson for today. You don't have to be faster than the dragon, just faster than your friend. So, as you're going on, we'll take a look here at Riverwood. You'll notice there is a purple building here. There's also a little bit of a purple tint to this building here. Now, these do keep the straw roofs, but I am pretty certain that the building, the wood paneling is different. I don't recall it being purple. I also want to point out that the flowers are not included in the mod. That is from a different mod, Riverwood Flowering, if you are interested in it. We have a blue accent to this building here. As you can see on the paneling up there, some blue wood. And as we come over to the Sleeping Giant Inn, we have what appears to be a little bit of a lighter blue to it. Again, none of the rooftops are changed here, which is good. I wouldn't want them to be, as this is a cozy little village.
Food, warm drinks.
Okay, so the interior here, I'm pretty certain this has been changed too. If I swing the camera around, it looks like we have the same blue tint, and perhaps the fireplace too. It's been a while since I was last in here, but I don't know, for some reason it looks different to me. It could just be the Pyro suggestion. But I do know that the mod said that some of the interiors and furniture and things like that would be changed, but I am pretty certain that
Be careful.
The innkeeper is an asshole. Here's a place I've really been looking forward to showing off. Now, I have been up here because I've already tested this mod a few times before going ahead and showcasing it, but as you can see, I just think the color up here at Solitude along with everything else just really matches really well, and it feels like it should have been like this all along. I don't know, just something about it. Again, it really seems like grand and stuff, which Solitude should be, as you can see here. Also, I'm not certain, but I think it might have made some changes to the color over there, but I'm not exactly certain. Okay, so we'll head on down this way, and we'll take a look at the buildings here, and, oh hey, there's my daughters coming up. Aragon's daughters in any case.
You're home! Wanna play a game?
Not now, I'm doing a showcase.
Aww. The palace looks so pretty. I wish they'd let me inside.
Oh, did Yuki add more color to that too? Well, we'll see it in a bit as we head up that way. And by now you've probably noticed that the colors do tend to be blue, red, green, and sometimes looks to be orange, but it might be the way the sun is hitting it, or kind of a dull yellow. Head on up this way, but again, I just think this really complements this really well. Here we actually have two-tone color on this house. But I just think with Solitude, this is probably where the color really complements it the most. Because, again, to me, it just feels like this is really the way Solitude always should have been. Just like the absolute grandest of the grand for the time back then. That they really been like real elaborate. Doesn't look like we have any changes there. We'll go ahead and head up to the Blue Palace. And I noticed that with the palace there, it does look to be like a really rich blue. I don't remember if it was that blue before or not. I haven't been up this way in quite a while, and since I installed the mod, I am too lazy to uninstall it with as many crashes as the loader has been causing. Also, not certain if those fountains were there before. I don't remember. It is possible that those were added in not by this mod though, but by another one. I do have several mods that alter quite a few areas around Skyrim, so I'm not going to say that these are part of the mod, but they could be. I don't remember. There's some clipping issues there. Okay, I got one more area to show before we end the video. So here we are. This is the last area that I will be showing in the video today. This is Ivestead, and as you can see, the Valmere Inn has also been altered by the mod. We have a yellow wood paneling to the building. And that is the nice thing about this mod. As you're exploring, you'll find that even little out-of-the-way areas like this that might only contain a couple of buildings may have been altered. As you can see, there is another building here off in the distance that has a blue wood paneling to it. And again, it is nice that the straw there on the roofs was left intact, as that is what you would expect to find in a little out-of-the-way place like this. And you can see here we have a little bit of an alteration to the building right there. Let's go ahead and finish this video off inside the Valmere Inn.
Valmere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just
Okay, so as you can see, we have an alteration to the fireplace there, a nice looking stone to it, and obviously more noticeable is the yellow wood paneling that matches the outside of the building is also present in here, and makes it look really nice. It kind of brightens it up and makes it feel really warm and inviting here, in my opinion. So, if you are interested in this mod, definitely download it and give it a try. There is a lot more to see with it than obviously what was shown in the video, as I didn't want to take too long. Plus, part of the fun of these mods is if it looks like it would be something interesting to you, is to download it and go exploring. You never know what you might find. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. Take care.
All right, Wilhelm. I suppose it's the least I can do for you.
This has been a Streaming Freedom Video Bulletin. Peace out.